but basically like I'm over budget. What am I doing? Like, who allowed me to do this?
It's really not that serious.
For the boo-boo size basketball? I am resyncing all of my audio. Luckily, it's only a 6-minute long movie. It's really 2 scenes plus a little music montage, so it's really not that much, but it is kind of annoying because I think I'm gonna have to go through and resync like every single clip unless I want to like completely re-edit it. So I'll probably have to do that tomorrow on Wednesday because today's Tuesday. It's a big project and it's really annoying, but hopefully it won't be too bad. And honestly, I just love watching the footage, so it's fine. That being said, I today just felt so uninspired and I did not feel like writing at all. I feel like there's just those days where you just like have nothing. Like I'll listen to the music that usually gets me in the writing mood and just none of it was doing it. None of it was making me feel excited about the story. And that's fine. I feel like you can't be excited about writing 24/7. Just have to really capitalize on the times when I do. It's so annoying when I am so inspired but I have a million other things to do that day. Fortunately, I do have to do this syncing and it is not something that requires me to be inspired. So that's where the film is right now, and a little writing update. My screen was lighting this. I was feeling so inspired last week, so that was good. And I did get a lot done, so I think I'm in just like a good place. And I think it's really important to take breaks, especially when you're not feeling inspired, but to just take breaks from your work, because that time when you're not thinking about it, I feel like is when the best ideas will come. So it's September 3rd, and I have a lot more to do than I thought I would right now for the short film. I haven't been using the splatter lately, but it turns out I should have been. There are a lot of things I should be keeping track of. Last Monday, the application for a grant that I need to apply for came out. I've been rejected from, I think, 3 grants so far. I personally hate writing grant applications so much. These are all post-production grants, and it would be like amazing to get one. I know they're really competitive and it's very difficult. And also I'm I am a nobody. Like I do not have a name in the film world. I don't really have any accolades as a director at all. Not like in a bad way, that's just the way it is. No, I got rejected from 4 grants. All this to say, it feels very futile. It feels kind of useless. And it's like very difficult and takes a lot of time to apply for grants, but it's what you have to do. It's like applying to college scholarships. I remember I applied to so many, and I think I got like maybe one that was worth like $1,000. And my parents were like, you have to do this. Like, even if it feels like a waste of time, it could be all worth it, you know, if you get one. So this morning I'm gonna work on this post-production grant application. They're asking for a lot of things that other applications I've done aren't asking for. It's a lot of writing, a lot of paragraphs, and this is not something that I'm personally good at. Like, I'm not good at writing essays. I'm not good at talking about my work. I'm really only good at like the actual work. Like, I wish that the cut can just speak for itself, but unfortunately there's so much more that goes into it. So I have quite a few paragraphs to write. I think I'm going to try to write one every morning until it's due, and then obviously like editing those paragraphs, because it's just such a difficult thing to do for me and I hate it. Like, I have to write like an artist statement and say why I'm the best person to make this work. Am I? I don't know, but I'm the one making it, so sorry. Like, I don't know how to answer these questions. I have to write like a synopsis, and the short film is so simple. I'm like, this is what happens in it, I guess. But like, I find writing about my film so frustrating and so annoying. But I'm going to do it, and hopefully something, you know, good will come, because I do truly Like, I really need a post-production grant. We raised a lot of money on Seed and Spark, but it wasn't enough. But basically, like, I'm over budget and out of money, and just, that's how it goes. That's just the way it is, I guess. I'm not super hopeful that I will get this grant, but I am going to do my best to put a lot of effort into this application, even though it's really, really hard. Finished all of my work for the day early, and then I went to the gym. And this is my turtle. Look at this guy. He's so sick of me. So I went to the gym and I was listening to my writing playlist, and so my computer, like my personal computer background, is this yellow graphic I found on Pinterest. I guess it's not a graphic, it's like someone drew it, that says, "It's really not that serious." And for a while, I was writing that in all of my notebooks, because truly, writing a teen movie, which is what I'm doing, I mean, it's a college movie, but they're 19, so I call it a teen movie. Writing a little, like, sports drama, rom-com teen movie is not that serious. Like, I'm not writing a masterpiece. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect genius work of art for me to like it, you know? I mean, I love movies and TV shows that are, like, so dumb and so, like, not incredible, but the characters are so good that even though some of the plots are kind of contrived and some of the, like, character arcs are a little weird, I still love them. So I don't have to write something absolutely perfect. And that's something I was thinking about when I was at the gym, because I'm just so excited about the story and my characters. Why shouldn't I just write and finish it and be happy with it? The thing that I've been getting stuck on and being insecure about is, like, the things that happen, I guess, like the external plot points and how they relate to the internal conflict, like not being absolutely the most perfect that they could be for this story. And as I was thinking about it, I was like, actually, they're, like, pretty interesting, and I think I thought of something, like, pretty clever, like, not to, like, what is it called? Not to pat myself on the back, how's that? But I do think that I came up with a pretty good conflict and pretty good stakes and everything. At the end, in the climax, there is a couple little bumpy things I need to iron out, but I think what I've outlined is pretty strong, and I just need to write out the fourth act, which is, like, the climax and everything after that, kind of like the twist moment. I think I need to just write and be confident that I have a good outline and that I've come up with a good story, and even if it's not, like, the most perfect genius story I could possibly write, I like it, and that's all that matters. If you're editing your own film, do not do what I did. Do not merge clips to sync them. Put every clip into a sequence and sync them in the sequence and pull from that sequence. There's gotta be a tutorial out there that's the right way to do it that I probably should have looked at and followed, but honestly, this is not too difficult. It's just annoying. So all the yellow right here, why am I doing this? So all the yellow right here, the yellow, those are the problems. Those are the problem children. That's what I need to resync. Honestly, it's not that bad. I don't know, I'm being such a big baby about it. Yeah, I think I'll finish it today. Also, my monitor just stopped working. I don't know why. I actually got a lot done. I was surprised at how many I did not actually need to do, so that made it a lot easier. I feel like that'll take me like maybe a half hour. Looking at the movie and seeing the actors, like, well, seeing the characters, like, in real life is so inspirational. At least I should write some handwritten notes or journal, because you want to look back on your journals when you're feeling I finished. I'm done. That was so much easier than I thought it would be. It did not even take me that long. The sun is still out. I feel like a big part of writing is just trying to force yourself to write. And like, once I do that, and I know, because every time it happens, I force myself to write, I sit down and I write, and I'm always happy that I did that. Every time I force myself to write, I'm always happy that I forced myself to write. And I always come up with at least something, like, that makes me feel better. There is very few times when I do sit down to write and the dialogue is like not flowing and it feels really weird and awkward, and then I, either it's like bad or I'm just not happy with whatever it is and I delete it all. Is that really the worst thing that could happen? So because the story takes place in 2011, the music is like kind of trash, but it's pretty hype. Like, I get pretty pumped up listening to my writing playlist, soundtrack, whatever. I finished the climax. I think that little thought that I had last night was like the perfect ending to it. I was just outside picking all the figs, and this little old man stopped and asked me about the figs, and of course I was like, do you want some? And he was like, no, I have my own, because everyone in this neighborhood has their own figs. But he was so cute. He was like, this is what my job is now. I just garden. I grow my tomatoes. I work on the farm. I'm like a little boy. And I thought it was so funny. I didn't really know what he was talking about, but it was so cute. Yeah, I had a couple casualties this morning. They're still edible. Good morning from the Girl Palace. It is 8:50 a.m. so we have 10 minutes until work time. Work meeting time. Work time. I was supposed to go into the office today, but I don't know if I'm going to go anymore. Woke up today feeling awful, feeling like I hate my story, feeling like I have no right to be telling the story. How could I be doing this? I tried to turn this day around, tried to feel better. And what I did was listen to some podcasts. I wasn't going to. I was like, the last thing I want to do is open my document, but I sure did. Just because it was the first thing on my laptop, because I left it open from last night. And I'm like, hey, this is like my world, my thing. Even if I really feel like this, I don't have to share it with anybody, but that doesn't mean that I shouldn't do it. What am I doing? Like, who allowed me to do this? And I remembered, it's my freaking world, it's my life, I can do whatever I want, I don't need permission. So even if that is the truth and I'm writing something awful that everyone's gonna hate, it doesn't matter because I'm gonna like it. So I think it's totally worth my effort. And I can just, it's worth it because it's something that I can just use to sorry, I'm using so many words. Look at all those filler words. I wish I could just edit them out. It's worth it because I can go into my little world and be comforted and enjoy it and have a lot of fun. If anything, the only thing to keep in mind is not to have an ego over it. It's a silly little project. It's a silly little story. It's a fun, it's a good time. I don't need to be all my story and these characters and it's changing the world. It's not. It's just fun. It's just a good time. And I also don't need to have an ego about that either, being oh, there's so many sad stories out there. I'm doing one that's fun. Shut up. Lots of people are doing fun stuff. It's just a silly little story. I'm gonna keep saying that. It's just a fun little good time, and it's not that deep and it's not that serious. I did write a little bit this morning. I was supposed to go into the office for work, but my coworker who I usually go in with said he doesn't want to go in, so I'm not going in. But I might go to the city anyway, just for a change of pace, so we'll see. Wow, I think I'm in Twilight. Did I end up going out or doing anything fun or going to a coffee shop or getting a lot of work done today? No. I did get a package, so I'm gonna open it. Oh no, I hope I didn't just cut something. This is a birthday gift I got for my boyfriend. His birthday's in a month, so I got myself something too. Oh, it's so cute and tiny. A Labubu size basketball? Okay, well. I had to because they were having like a big sale. And this is what I got for myself. It's so cute. It's so 80s. I love it. I've got to hide these until his birthday. I have like a closet full of gifts for people. I always keep paper bags that my cousin brings home and puts in the recycling for gifts. I don't know what this means, but I think it's kind of cute.